Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
Good morning. We are reading and reflecting through the Psalms. We're in Psalm 112. This is called by many the twin of the previous Psalm, Psalm 111, because of the many similarities. But let's read through Psalm 112. Let's look at the character of the righteous man, the one who fears the Lord, and see some of the ways that God blesses him and God takes care of the one who fears him. Let us read Psalm 112. Praise the Lord. Blessed is the man who fears the Lord, who greatly delights in his commandments. His offspring will be mighty in the land. The generation of the upright will be blessed. Wealth and riches are in his house, and his righteousness endures forever. Light dawns in the darkness for the upright. He is gracious, merciful, and righteous. It is well with the man who deals generously and lends, who conducts his affairs with justice. For the righteous will never be moved. He will be remembered forever. He is not afraid of bad news. His heart is firm, trusting in the Lord. His heart is steady. He will not be afraid until he looks in triumph on his adversaries. He is distributed freely. He is given to the poor. His righteousness endures forever. His horn is exalted in honor. The wicked man sees it and is angry. He gnashes his teeth and melts away. The desire of the wicked will perish. Very short psalm, only 10 verses there. So just two quick takeaways from Psalm 112. Number one, the righteous man, his character is described here with some words. Gracious, full of compassion, righteous. These are actually very similar to the way that our God is described in the previous Psalm, Psalm 111. And really this is an application of this eternal truth that the devout man will end up becoming more and more and more like the object of his worship. So application question for you and me, are we becoming more and more and more like our object of worship? And if not, why not? Number two, second big takeaway, the righteous man, the one who fears God, is afraid of nothing. It says here he's not afraid of bad news. This does not mean that bad news does not come, but when it does, the stability of his heart is unmoved. Whatever life brings, he can face it. He can triumph over it. We read in 1 John 4:18, perfect love casts out fear. So the man that loves God, he delights in his commandments. He trusts the Lord. He orders his life in the likeness of God, as we saw in our first big takeaway. So that man has no need to fear anything. He need not fear pain or suffering, misfortune, poverty, adversaries, even death itself, because we have the assurance from Psalm 23. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. There's so many things in this life that are just trying to bring us down. So many people that actually want us to be afraid. Maybe it's because they think they'll have more control over us if we have fear in us. But do not be afraid. Fear the Lord and do not be afraid. Hope that you gained something from this short study of Psalm 112. Go have a great day.